Okay, so there is a message from Spirit here for you today at the time you're watching this reading. Let's go ahead and receive that message. For the collective, what do they need to know, Spirit? What is their most timely, clear advice at this time? So we have 2 cards. Let's take a look at these. We've got Answer the Call. What is your soul calling you to do? Boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Indeed, that's been a theme in recent readings. In my last Pick a Card reading I uploaded, that was a big message across multiple groups. Spirit wants you to know about the protection that you have been implementing in your life these days very recently has been appropriate. You have been answering the call to do the things that will surround the space you are nurturing at this time with positive energy, and surrounding yourself with that positive energy as well is what's allowing your outcomes to be excellent these days. So let's grab more cards. What else does the collective need to know here from Spirit? Anything else from this deck? Let's consider that first card. Okay, yeah. So we've got Integrity. This came out in the same reading I mentioned Boundaries with. So a lot of energy tying in, general energy we're picking up on. Let's keep going. This is a profound message for you. This is what you need to know right now from Spirit. Let's get all the information we can. What does the collective need to know about this message? What is their guidance on this situation from this Oracle deck, please? Okay, so your guidance here is practicing gratitude, which I'm just going to be a broken record because this was huge, of course. And that's a general message we get quite often, is being grateful, is practicing attracting what you want through gratitude. But the message with gratitude specifically for the collective recently, today, yesterday, when I did that reading, was a very interesting take on gratitude. And if you're interested at all, if you're intrigued by that idea, check out that last Pick a Card reading I uploaded, but we're going to get you your messages right here too. So Spirit, final message before we take a look with Tarot from this Oracle deck, please. I'm seeing this one. So we've got Life is Better Together. Seek assistance from your community, connect with family, friends, or others who will support you. It can be as simple as making a phone call. If there's someone on your mind that you're wondering if it can go to the next level that way with, in terms of seeking comfort, seeking like approval almost, seeking recognition from a person you're close to, this is your message to feel free to dive into that when the call is there, to answer the call. If your soul feels completely comfortable indulging in what this person may be probing you with questions, with trying to just get to know you deeper, getting to know your history and things you may relate on, answer the calling. Your soul is going to feel a call to indulge in that, to respond to those kind of probing questions you may be receiving these days. I think you will very much enjoy having the opportunity. Like, integrity is like a side of you will be witnessed, appreciated by this person or opportunity that has not had much time in the light. Like, I see a new identity coming through. Yeah, the Fool especially, it's pretty clear. 8 of Wands, and this is all coming in pretty quickly, looking out for those messages, looking out for those calls to answer them. That's exactly what this is. Call to action, call to response, offerings coming in. Answer the call that your soul resonates with. Answer the calls that your soul is resonating with these days, especially in relationships, especially with emotions. I just got chills with the Empress coming out. This is definitely some kind of significant counterpart that we're speaking of. It's about emotion. 3 of Cups. I just am gonna have to keep saying that it's all the same cards I've been receiving from different decks in the last few days for the collective. Same cards. 3 of Cups, Empress, Queen of Cups quite often as well. 9 of Wands. Can we please clarify this Nine of Wands or this collective general message? What is this Nine of Wands referring to? Of course, moving out of a more tough cycle, of a cycle where you felt less love, and into one where you very much so do, and it's committed love. It is abundant, happy, joyous, reciprocal, equal love, committed, partnered, married. Wow. Oh my goodness. 10 of Cups is your outcome with relationship with that person you're thinking of, if that's what you want. It is that successful, long-term, committed outcome, lots of happiness, union that is very, very mutual, that is very matched, and your outcome is just a perfectly painted picture that encompasses exactly who each of you are as individuals, your wants, needs, and desires in this lifetime, as well as what those look like together, the things you share, the things you don't share as well. It's all beautiful. It's all moving parts within this beautiful outcome you will create with a person. You will create it because the Magician is coming through. This is something you two will manifest together. This is something that will be specific to what your desires are in terms of, like, if we're thinking home, like perfect aesthetic, perfect design for specific needs and future needs, what you envision, building a barn for animals, building enough rooms for so many people to eventually live there, like that kind of thing. Everything is on the same page. Answer the call because someone is hitting you up and it's a good one. What else? Guidance going forward for the collective. What should they know with this situation? How should they approach it? Will they be approaching it at all? What can we expect to happen next is my question now. So I see this one, I was seeing this one. Okay. So we've got here, wow, King of Cups and the Sun. It makes me think that something is going to approach you to make you very happy, or rather, you are in a very, very happy, content place when this comes in, actually. Or that's what you think right now, and when it does come in, that is just elevated even more than you could have ever imagined what you had then. It's hard to look back, honestly, and you feel a little bit of pain looking back. I see looking back into the past, and you realize, like, just how discontent you actually were, just how much you were missing. Though you did amazing finding your happiness, you appreciated what you had. You did have a lot. You always have a lot, what you need. But this comes around and everything is so much sweeter. The Sun, supercharged energy when this comes into your life as well. Just nothing but positivity and happiness. I feel like there is very little kind of strife and like grief that would go along with the process. Sometimes a process of union can be a little bit rough. I think that this is very, very mutual. Like, yeah, there's a friendship first and foremost. There's a clear recognition of friendship potential, or not potential, but it is established very quickly that at the very least we are friends because we are like this, we're on the same page. Death card, Knight of Swords. Yeah, it does make me think that this person comes in for you when you're at like that good place we talked about, where you feel pretty good. You're feeling okay. You've come around some corner. You've been on this journey where it has been difficult, and it still maybe is a little bit, but recently there's been a bit of a corner that has been turned. And so the energy is elevated out of the most negative, the most troublesome part of that journey. That the energy is at least elevated from that. Like you've come up on some kind of plateau at least when this comes in for you. I see that with Death because it shows that you have overcome something just when this comes for you. You are showing up differently for this to come to you. Something about your approach is different, And not even that you are actively approaching, it's just, you know, something deep in your heart now that if I were to have a relationship, it would be this way, and I know that for sure because I know myself a lot better now. Knight of Swords is your person coming in very quickly for you. Yeah, I'm going to see if there is a final message for you guys to receive with this reading. Yeah, let's grab from Tarot. Can we please get the final messages here for the collective with this reading? Send them on their way with the most clarity. Yeah. Well, it's interesting. We've got 2 of Cups and the Page of Wands. And here we've got the Page of Swords and the 4 of Swords. Final messages here. It does make me believe that, again, with this idea of reciprocal, equal union, both pages, it just is making me relate the level of commitment. You guys are both ready for the same level of commitment in the same kind of place, ready to approach the same next steps on your timeline. And so once again, this union is very mutual, very on the same page, quite literally. 2 of Cups is doing nothing more but confirm that for me, that this is a union message. And the 4 of Swords helps me to believe that this is your opportunity to move to even more calmer waters than you have ever experienced, or the 6 of Swords, I'm sorry, travel toward calmer waters. Life being better than you could have imagined, than you anticipated, even though it's been good up to this point. Yeah, this is a beautiful message, guys. I hope you got what you needed out of this message. Leave a comment, let me know how this resonates for you. Follow and like the video as well, and I will see you guys in the next message.